What's going on, everyone? What is up? What's up in the stream? What is up, everyone? What's good? Hey, Jermaine. Hmm. What happened to my fork? Not my fork, my spoon. What's going on, everyone? Today has been a day, but we can always eat some ice cream. I was gonna talk about moving in this video. Oh yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. I am. This it doesn't bother me that much. I think the part that really bothers me is the part that I'm like I see it in a different format. Like if it would have happened and I didn't film it, like I would just not think about it as much. Like I would just be like, it'll be no big deal. But since I filmed it and I, you know, look back at it, I'm just like, wow. Please put the video back up. So actually, I don't want to put the video back up. And also, I'm not going to show any of the videos. Maybe I'll put the other video back up a while from now. But I'm not going to show the video with the guy. Because he asked me not to show it on YouTube. So I totally respect him. And he's also a friend. He just doesn't want to really get involved. But, so the crazy thing about it, like, it's, I don't know if it's, I think it's a private park, actually. If I'm not mistaken. I think all parks are private. You need to move to Texas. Maybe go on a plane ride. I don't know where I want to move. So, up. What's up? What's up, man? It's annoying. I'm reading some of these comments and like, they really have me scratching my head. So right now I have this one comment. It says, "No one says you can't come back. Just don't bring the board. This has nothing to do with being black." Now, this person wrote this comment, and this was for the video that I was talking about. I was talking about like, the other guy going to the park. And he's telling me like, "Oh, it's not about being black." Yes, it is, yo. Like the other guy went to the park with the skateboard and he didn't have any problems. So like, I have a lot of people that are just telling me like, just don't worry about it. Like it's okay. Like it's okay. But I don't see it's okay. I don't see this as okay at all. Like I do not see this as, I can't see I can't see this being okay. That someone else can do something and I can't. Like it's not okay. I'm sorry, but I understand that like maybe people watch me and maybe they watch me and they don't want me to talk about these things because they know it's true and they don't want to face these things. Like I don't know if this, I don't know if this is the situation, but it kind of like it really, I don't know, it just really got me thinking. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. Yeah, you're right. It's not okay. Jermaine, I moved from Miami to San Diego a few months ago. I might head north to protect you. I think now I'm gonna definitely have a different routine. I don't think I want to do. I think I'm just gonna avoid pretty much all the parks except for Dolores Park. Literally every other park. I just don't. I just don't want to have any more incidents. I mean, I'm just over it. Like, mm, I think I'm definitely gonna leave the city, guys. I'm sorry, but like I really want to stay here. Like I really want to, but it's no longer worth it. It is no longer worth it. And I know like so many like I want to stay here so bad because things are getting so cheap. Like every day I'm finding cheaper and cheaper places. And guys, let me tell you something. When I make a video and I show y'all the places that I find that are cheap, there are places that I'm not telling you that are even cheaper. Okay, and it's getting to the point now where like I'm finding places that are so cheap and now I'm just like I want to leave. Like I just want to leave, because it's just annoying and like the one reason why I love San Francisco so much is because like like I like it's a city and like for the most part it is really chill to be black here. And I'm like pretty much afraid to go live in other parts of the country. Bottom line, like I'm sort of am. So looks like I'm just probably gonna take off and leave the country for a little bit. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but like there are places Americans can go. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Americans can't go anywhere." Americans can go places. You have to be a traveler to know where you can go, but there's places we can go. I mean, there's not. You can't just go anywhere, but there's places. You know, I don't blame you wanting to leave SF. It's just like once again, like when I speak out against it, like there's people like telling me like basically I'm wrong. So guess what? Like I just want to get away from this. I want to get away from this where I don't have to speak out about it. Like it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I don't talk about it. I just suck it up. But no, this today was just icing on the cake. Like no, I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna say something about this one, y'all. Like I'm not gonna let you walk over me. Like I'm not gonna let you just completely walk over me. No, like I'm gonna say something. I'm going to say something. What happened at the park? Was at the park. I go to this park. Which park? You guys want to know which park's so bad? I go to this park all the time. It's the Salesforce Park. It's the Salesforce Park, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Please, if you don't like me, and if you don't like what I'm gonna say, just gonna ask you to please unsubscribe, because what I'm gonna say is like some people can relate with this, and some people cannot, and I don't really care if I piss people off. This park is not for people like me. Bottom line, this park is for people that work in those office buildings, and that's it. Okay. Like every time I've go, like not every time, but multiple times I've had incidents at this park, and it's not just me. Like I've heard of other people having incidents at the same park. Like basically, what they'll do, they'll look for anything to do to kick you out. I was on my like, and I read these comments. There are people out here saying it's my fault. Like they're basically saying like it's my fault. But like, if I'm sitting in a park and I'm on Instagram and I'm videoing someone like this, and the camera, I have the phone like this. How do you know I'm filming? How do you know that? Okay, how do you know that? How do you know? Like, I could be sitting here, okay, the phone's right here and I'm filming, okay? I could be sitting here like this. Or I could just be sitting here, or I could be sitting here like this, right? But you know what they did? They probably saw me on the cameras walk upstairs. They probably saw me, watch me where I was gonna sit down, all right? And they probably was waiting on me to do something. What a lot of times I think they're waiting on me to do is fire up a joint. That's what they're waiting to do. But come on, I'm not stupid. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not, you know. I know I look like a riffraff, right? But I'm not a riffraff. Like I'm not gonna go up there and fire up a joint. All right, I'm not gonna do that. I respect the park. So what do they get me on? They just pick at me. That's how you get people to leave, right? That's you keep picking at them. Like when someone go to your store and you don't want them there, you keep asking them questions. You make them feel uncomfortable. Eventually, guess what? Eventually they won't come back. That's what it is. Eventually they won't come back. And people are upset. Please, I want you to unsubscribe to me, especially if you're white and you disagree with this. Like if you disagree with this, literally people are disagreeing in this comment. Like, okay, bro. Like, okay, like you. they're right and I'm wrong, you know? Like I'm the bad person. Like, guys, it's just not cool. It is not cool. It is not cool. Like I don't even know why I stay. Like I was just sitting here earlier. Like why am I even staying here? Like what am I doing here? Like what am I doing here? Like I can go other places. Like I have no dating life. Like no date. I don't go on any dates. Like the only girls that want to talk, the only women that want to talk to me are women that I have to pay. So I'm thinking like, why do I go on a date? You know, you talk to a female around here and they're just like, yeah, we can hang out, but like, I'm gonna need you to send me some money. Send you some money for what? You ain't got no money. Like you ain't got no money. You know, like that's my fucking experience here, yo. Like, it's just like I love this city, but like some things I just don't want to deal with anymore. I'm tired of this racial crap, yo. Like, I don't even want to say like it's racial, but how do I not say it's racial without being a complete airhead? Like how do I say it's not racial without being a complete airhead, yo? Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. See, the thing is, it doesn't matter if the security guards were white or black. Like, the security guards don't make those rules. Okay? They don't make those rules. Someone else tells them, go run these people off. Go run people off that look like this. Okay? And also, those same security guards didn't say any other thing to to the other guy that was there, the white guy that was there. So what do you say about that with the security guards? I understand that you are defending the security guards, but what do you say about that? Like, I totally get it. Someone tells the security guard, you have to run away with people with skateboards, but what about that guy that they didn't run away with a skateboard? Like, what do you see? This is the thing. Like, this is the only reason I'm bringing this situation to light. The only reason I'm bringing this situation to light is because, like, all of the bases are covered here. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. And I'm just so surprised that so many people are challenging me on this one. And it's like, really? You really just don't want me to say anything about it. Like, bottom line, like, you guys just don't want me to say anything about it. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna be leaving soon. And it's not just because of this incident. Like, I mean, it's a lot of incidents. Like, it's about to get cold. It's about to get rainy. Like, hopefully, COVID-19 goes away magically, which that is not gonna happen. It's not a race thing so much. I was born and raised in pub schooled here, raised in pub schooled here. It's a class thing. What happens when nothing public is left? Hmm. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily a class thing. I don't know if is the Salesforce park private. It's like this park on the fourth floor. So like I'm pretty sure if I went there tomorrow and I didn't take the skateboard, I'm pretty sure they would probably figure out some way to mess with me. Some way. Like if they don't just keep circling me over and over and over. Like it's class, bro. What do you mean it's class, dude? Like do you guys like live in the city? Like what class are y'all talking about? And like how do you just you guys take it away from racial and say like it's class. Like how's it? I don't get it. Like maybe it's not racial. Maybe it's not class. Maybe it's just not anything. Maybe it's just maybe I'm just blowing all this out of proportion. Maybe I should just realize that like look, I'm black and I just can't do everything and just deal with it, you know? Maybe I should just deal with that. Like that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like I'm just not gonna worry about it. Like I just can't do that, That's cool. I'll just ask someone else, hey, what's it like to go up on the top floor because I can't go up there? Like it really pisses me off, dude. It really pisses me off. But like I said, the first thing is it public. It's public, by the way. It's public. Okay. The thing. Okay. This is the part that just blows my mind. People keep saying, is it public or private? That doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I can't go there with a skateboard and someone else can. That has nothing to do with the fact. That's what. That's the part that I don't get. Like they don't. People don't see the wrong. Like they just. I don't know. Let's just talk about something else because it. Because I'm just basically. I'm wrong in this situation. I'm wrong. I shouldn't have said anything. Like honestly, I just shouldn't. I should have just not filmed. Like. Mm-hmm. It's probably people upset that I got this freaking video footage. People probably are jealous. Like, damn, Jermaine probably has a case. People probably, why? I don't know. If the races here in SF I've lived my entire life. But I hear you. Thanks for the super chat. It is racist as fuck here in SF. Mm-hmm. How about Atlanta? I don't know about Atlanta. That's not the whole idea. I think that's probably why people are getting upset. Maybe I should express that point. Maybe I should express that part. Maybe some people think I purposely did this for a lawsuit. No. Mm-mm. No. No, 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 no. If you think I purposely did this for a lawsuit, that's not even where I want to go with this. The main thing I want is I want to go to the fucking park. That's what I want. Like I want to go to a park, and I want to call these people out and be like, look, this is what y'all do, okay? That's really what I want. Like it's not about like that's not my plan, yo. That's not my plan because when you go around suing people, people start to like not deal with you. That's what happens. They start not to deal with you. And yeah, I know a lot of people gonna say whatever. People don't do, you get your money, get your money. But check this out. It that's not how I was raised. Put it like that. That's not how I was raised. I'm not about let's go get Karen and let's put Karen on TV and make Karen look bad and let's destroy Karen. I may be black, but I'm not about that. Okay, like I'm not about that. I just want to go to the park. All right, and I just got video proof to show that this sort of thing happens, and there's lots of people that can vouch for me that this happens. So maybe that's why some people are upset with the comments and saying these crazy things because they think that I want to go after them, not to sue them. No, like not to sue them. No, I want to go after them so I can go to the fucking park, yo, without being harassed by security guards. That's really what I want. It's the only thing I want. I just want to not be harassed, yo. Like I've been going there for months, like every day for months. I mean, just today, like a couple weeks ago, they're messing up with me. I mean, I'm just like, forget them, yo. You're missing the point. He's talking about the principle of the situation, not even the money. I understand There's people out there that the money is all about. It's all about the money. But check this out. If you if you stand up for your rights and don't sue someone, that's a bigger person. That's a bigger person, y'all. And you can disagree with that, but that's a bigger person. That really means that you really went for the rights. Okay. Okay. I totally understand. People are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you can't do that. You need a college degree to skateboard." You were harassed there before? Multiple times. I've been harassed there. Multiple times. Once, this was like when the frequent place first opened. I was up there, and I was like, sitting down. I didn't even have a skateboard. I think I was riding a bike or something. This security guard was like, "Yo, you gotta go," and I was like, "What do you mean I gotta go?" She was like, "No, you can't be around here." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I can't be around here." Like I was literally like basically sitting under a freaking tree, and she was like, "No homeless people." And I was like, "I'm not homeless." And I pulled out my phone and showed her my Robinhood. I'm like, "I'm not homeless. Like this is my Robinhood account." And she ended up leaving. And she just like and just ended up leaving, right? And she just looked like really surprised. Like, "Oh, you're not homeless? Like I thought you were homeless." And I'm like, okay. All right. But this was a while ago. Maybe I really do look homeless. Like, dude, I swear, like when I make the videos, that is literally that is literally what I'm wearing. Like I'm not like running around in like ripped pants and like a dirty old hood. Like literally, like I was like literally showed this bitch my Robinhood account, yo. I mean, that's my life, dude. That is my life. This was before I had dreadlocks. This was like, yeah, this was before I had dreadlocks. I had to show my Robinhood account to stay at the park. Like, isn't that insane? Like, so many people would never even think of these things. These things would never cross their mind. They would never cross their mind. They'd have to show your freaking investment account to stay at a park because people think you're homeless just because you don't fit the description of everybody else in the park. Like, um, it's the locks. No, I'm telling you, yo. When I had to show that lady my investment account, this was before I had dreadlocks. This was literally before I had dreadlocks, yo. Like the thing, what I think it could be for that situation is she just wanted me to leave just because, like, what are you doing here? You are sitting in the park. Like, leave. That's basically like how I felt like it. And then when I like responded, and she was like, "No homeless people in the park," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not homeless, like." I mean, here's some money. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Once again, like, I can't. I have to like not read these comments, yo. It keeps saying it's your hairstyle, and I just keep telling this story over and over that they did this before I even had dreadlocks. Um, is that part not free to anyone? It's free to anyone, except for black people with skateboards. Some security guard have a bully like mindset. Well, yeah, like a lot of them do. This is very true. How many F's in time do I need to tell us come to Seattle? People are chill. I need to go to Seattle. Gosh, maybe I need to go to Seattle. Ben and Jerry's. Can you do some social experiment videos? I'm telling you, yo, I'm just about done. I'm just about done. Don't expect too many more skateboarding videos from me, guys. Don't expect too many more skateboarding videos. I think how I'm gonna play my cards now is I'm gonna try to just do more things on the internet and stay indoors. Just don't go to public places as much. like especially parks, like I think it's time. I think it's time for me to move. I really think it's time for me to move. Bottom line, I think that it's like I just don't like. I'm not into tech. Um, I mean, I don't exactly work. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Yeah, bottom line. Then they will win. But like, let them win. I mean, so what? I mean, what am I gonna do? Keep fighting them? You know, what am I gonna do? Keep fighting them? Like, I can't keep. I can't keep fighting them, yo. I wanna be happy. I wanna go do some cool things. Yeah, I've been in the U.S. way too long. Stop it, Jermaine. You'll feel better tomorrow. I mean, I will feel. I feel great right now. Like I don't mean to sound like down and out. Like I feel like cool, but like I think this is pretty much the last straw. Like I'm really tired of it. I'm really tired, y'all. Yeah, anyway, I kind of want to move somewhere cheaper. Like I've been looking at like houses, and I really want to build a house. Like I think I really want to build a house. So like, what I need to do is just get out of here and travel. What happened, James? Tell us who hopped in. I'll tell you in 1 second. I'm gonna go put this in the refrigerator. And anyway, I don't know. Anyway, what are we gonna do? Okay, here's a super chat. Hugs, continue to be yourself. You're a talented vlogger that has true love for SF and urban architect. SF needs more creative, chill people like you stay in SF. Hmm, they do. Like I'm not gonna move forever. I just want to get the hell out of here though. Like I just really want to leave for like a minute, you know, maybe 6 months to a year, you know. I just think I just really need a break from the city. Like I just really need a break. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna just leave forever, but I think if I do come back, like maybe I'll try a different part of the city. Maybe I just won't be down here so much. Maybe I'll just try like I don't know. I think I just really need a break. It would be nice to like go move, but like, do I really want to move? You've been to 60 countries. You know SF is the best. I mean, I love SF, yo. SF is fun. Toronto, Canada, Boston. You guys are telling me to go all sorts of places. Class is a part of it. Yeah, I guess class is a part of it. Yeah, it is. It's a bad thing, and I think it's only gonna get a little bit worse when the election happens. Make sure I get my t-shirts before you leave. Yeah, I mean I won't leave for like another month. Like I think I have to like I have like about a month before I need to move out. So I'll figure out what I'm gonna do then. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get out of here for a little bit. Clickbait title. I'm an SF transplant working in tech here to gentrify your city. Who's mad? I don't know. Your thoughts on Prop 22? I don't even care about Prop 22 anymore because I don't even think I want to stay anymore. But a Prop 22, if no passes on Prop 22, like That would really be a book. That would really be a good reason to leave. That would be a really good reason to leave. If Prop 22 had a no. Have you looked at buying a condo in Thailand? That's a really good idea. The buildings there are nicer than anywhere in the U.S., and you can literally buy an ultra luxury fabulous unit in Bangkok for under 100K. Yes. Where I don't exactly know where I'm gonna live, yo. Yeah, I don't know exactly where I want to live. Dang, it's just so messed up, yo. Like, it's Southeast Asia. I'm so racist. Mm, I think some parts can be, but it's nothing like I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't been to no country that's been like the U.S. Like bottom line, I haven't been to no country that's been like the U.S. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. I know some people are probably really gonna like hate this video, yo, because I'm speaking the truth here. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all when I for real notice the difference. When I'm in the airport in San Francisco and I walk through the international terminal, right? When I'm in the international terminal, I go through airport security. That's it right there. That's it. That's it. I notice a complete 100% change. I know complete. Like my skin color is the same, but everybody around me is not looking at me the same like they looking at me outside that terminal. Okay, I don't know if there are any other black people like that can relate with me that fly in and out of SFO, but I'm telling you, yo, when I'm in that freaking terminal, I feel one way. When I walk through that airport security, it's like I can damn near breathe, yo, because all these people in this international, a lot of these people in this international terminal are from other countries. So their perspective and their thought is very different because in America we have this media that portrays people in a certain way. Okay? So when you have media that portrays people in a certain way, well, people look very different at you, you know? I notice this like big time. It is so incredibly apparent. Like it's so big. Like it's so big that like guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a feeling I look forward to greatly. It's a feeling I look forward to greatly. A couple years ago when I was in and out of the country, you guys may have noticed, like, Jermaine, why did you leave the country so many times? Bro, that feeling just in the airport is like a drug. It is like it is like a drug, yo. It's better than any drug I ever did in my life. It feels amazing when you walk through and like you just feel so different. You feel free and you ain't even went nowhere. You ain't even went nowhere. You ain't even went. Don't even wait till to the plane land on the other side and you get off the plane and people looking at you like you a star because you look different, you look cool. Where you from? Oh, you from the U.S.? Oh, cool. You know, you be in the U.S. and like people just look at you like you ain't shit. They just look at you like you about to rob them. I can't even go to a park, but I get off an airplane in like so many countries and I'm cool. You know, but I can't even go to a park, yo, with a skateboard. But like my friend can go. He can go all day. He can go all day. Can he walk through Texas airport with his African pants without getting stared? What drugs have you done? I'm talking about weed. I think I did ecstasy when I was younger. I did ecstasy a couple times. I think mushrooms a couple times. Mm-mm. I just applied for passport number, my passport 2 days ago. Can't wait to travel outside the U.S. It's an amazing feeling. It is an amazing feeling. It's just right around time for me to travel. Like the 14th day, like I really like. I think I'm gonna go to the UK. Like I'm just gonna tell you, I think I'm gonna go to the UK and I think I'm going to. Of course, I'm gonna have to quarantine for 2 days, but I have a friend that wants, like, it's a long story. I don't really want to talk about it now, but I think I got something, you know, lined up. America Home for the Rich, Powered by the Poor. Jermaine looks like he can fit in the UK. I love the UK, y'all. Like, I love the UK. I've been talking to this chick in the UK for a minute, and she's been like, "You should come to the UK. You should come to the UK." I'm like, "Yeah, I have to do the quarantine." She's like, "You can quarantine at my house. We have a farm." And I was like, "Really? How far do you live from freaking Heathrow?" And she was like, "You should come to Gatwick." And I was like, "Oh, Gatwick's even cheaper." Have you thought about moving abroad, Jermaine Ellis? So, UK, but damn, UK is expensive, right? The UK is expensive, but when you coming from San Francisco, the UK ain't that bad. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, it ain't that bad when you coming from San Francisco, yo. Like, when you coming from San Francisco, a lot of places are not that bad. Well, if you don't want the girl in London, I'll take her. Send her my info. London calling. Good points. Have you ever heard of cryptocurrencies, man? It's going up. It's going up. Yeah, the pound's pretty low. But then also, okay, no. Okay, so you can look at the currency. But when you look at the currency, that doesn't really give you the actual perspective. I'm going to give you the perspective right here. Okay. This is how you tell if this is why I say London is cheap, right? It's cheaper than San Francisco. I'm going to give you the breakdown right here. First breakdown. How much does it cost to get from the airport to the city? So in San Francisco, it costs like $12 on the train. In London, if you coming from Heathrow Airport, it costs like £7, which is about $10. Okay, cheaper than San Francisco. Another thing to point out is food. Okay, food. San Francisco, your average meal is gonna be like $10. All right. Well, that's the express, and then yeah, that's the express. I'm not talking about well, it still take you a minute on BART. Like BART ain't got no express. That's the local too, but still, like that would be the local train here. Like our local train would take you maybe 30 minutes to get there, right? Okay, so the Coca-Cola index. Coca-Cola index. So a can of Coca-Cola in San Francisco will cost you about anywhere from let's say $1.25 to $2. In London, you can get a can of Coca-Cola for like 85 pence, um, maybe £1. So that's slightly cheaper. Food, going out to eat. So I went to McDonald's in London. I went to McDonald's plenty of times in London. I ordered a vegan meal at the McDonald's in London. Fries, drink, Coke. It cost me £7. So that's about $10. So how much is no? It was about £6, right? So it was about $9. How much does the same thing at McDonald's cost in the US? Well, it'll be about $13. Okay, Chipotle. So you know how much Chipotle costs in San Francisco? Chipotle, vegan Chipotle with no meat, no cheese, it costs about $10. In London, I forget how much Chipotle costs, but I think it was slightly cheaper than Chipotle in San Francisco. So that's kind of how one way I like to look at it, like how much things cost. Not necessarily looking at the currency, but like how much does it cost, like translated in the currency. Their food is yuck. Yeah, but you don't have to eat British food. Like there's every other restaurant there. there's so many there's so many kebab shops, so many like, you know, Thai restaurants, Chinese restaurants. Like you for real, you don't ever have to eat fish and chips. I don't think I've ever had fish and chips, yo. London rent is way more than SFJ. Is it really? Because when I talk to people, it don't seem like what they're paying. Because a lot of people pay by the week in London. Like that's a really big thing. Like a lot of people pay by the week. You know, so like, you know, people will be paying like what, 175 pounds a week. So 175 pounds a week. That's like what, like 230 or something. So like, yeah, I guess it is kind of expensive. Yeah, I guess it is kind of expensive, but I don't know exactly how much people make. How much is a glass of beer and pint? That's something I don't remember because I didn't drink a lot of beer when I was in London. Like, I really didn't drink that much beer. Mexico is stupid cheap, nearly free. Mexico is super cheap, but also London is more expensive. Once you get outside of London, like the prices go down. You know, the prices definitely won't go down once you get outside of London. I'm like, I don't know. Can I even go to London? Like, I've been to London so many times. You remember what happened last time I went to London? Last time I went to London, I literally spent like $1,000 in a day, all at the airport. Like, I like showed, I like, dude. Last time I went to London, it was so bad. Like, so I like got this bus ticket to the airport, and it was going to the wrong airport. And then I got this bus ticket going to the right airport, and then realized that like I wouldn't have enough time to get there. And then I figured out that I could take a train to get there, and it would be even faster. So I took the train there, and then got to the airport too late and missed my flight. And when I missed my flight, I went to talk to the people about the flight, and they were like, "Yeah, you missed your flight, so we can rebook you on a flight tomorrow, but it's gonna cost like, I forget how much they said, but they said some crazy cost." And they're like, "You have to pay for it like right now, otherwise it's not gonna be on my screen." And I was thinking like, "Huh? Like, what are you talking about?" And then she was just like, "Well, too bad. You just like lost out. Like, you can't even like pay the difference." And then I basically had to like book another flight. And then I booked another flight, and then I had to take the bus, the train all the way back to the place that I was staying at, and then I had to go all the way back. And it was just turned out to be this long fiasco. I ended up going from like London, instead of going like back to San Francisco, I went to like London down to Portugal and stayed in Portugal for like a night. And then from Portugal, I made my way back to San Francisco. Like, I was just like, man, I should be out doing some Portugal, doing some stuff right now. F airport issues. Like, it was crazy, yo. Yeah, it was so much money, yo. I spent so much money. Like, it was bad. Mm. Why the so how do you find your way around these places? Easy. I found my way around these places by Google Maps for the most part. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the breakdown. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. If it's a type of country that I'm traveling to, and this is a type of country with public transportation, like a country like the UK, basically majority of places in Europe, what I usually do is like figure out where I'm staying. Like before I look for a place to stay, I do an airport test. So airport test is figure out how to get to the place from the airport before booking. Before booking, right? Okay, and then from there, I figure out, okay, wow. So the airport, I'm staying here, and the airport is this far, so it's gonna take me 30 minutes. I can take a train. It's gonna cost, whatever it costs, or I can take a taxi. It's gonna cost whatever it costs. So that's kind of how that's kind of how I'll play it out, right? But then on the flip side, some countries I go to, like countries that don't have like trains, like like maybe if it's a place like a beachy place, or maybe if it's like a budget airport that's like far away. Usually those places are like cheaper countries, like Southeast Asia, parts of Africa, and I would just take a taxi because it's much cheaper, and that's pretty much my only option is to take a taxi. You know, UK is not a country. Well, what I mean by the UK, I'm talking about that general area. Because when I say the UK, like I may not necessarily stay in England the whole time. I might go over to Northern Ireland because I like Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland was pretty chill, but I got to do the 14-day quarantine if I go to the UK. But I was also thinking, what if I like went to Turkey? Instead. I was thinking, what if I like went to Turkey and stayed in Turkey for 2 weeks? Could I like go to the UK? Because what if I just said, I mean, I would have been out of the US for 2 weeks already. I mean, that's how people were coming over from Europe when Trump had that European ban from coronavirus. People were still coming over from Europe. They just were not flying like from Germany to America. They're flying from like Germany to Turkey, and then from Turkey to America, because flights were always going to Turkey. But they never stopped going to Turkey. They never stopped going to the UK. But other places around Europe, they stopped flying too. Came here after rocking. Yeah, LJ from the UK side. It would be great. You rather live stream there? You know how dope that would be to live stream in freaking London? Like I just need that 5G iPhone, and then just get like a SIM card and just be live streaming. I think it is. I'm really ready for a change because like I added a bunch of new subscribers, and another thing I've noticed in the city, like lately I've been beating a lot of subscribers on the street, right? And a lot of subscribers are like new people that just start following me, and they say things like, "Yo, Jermaine, dude, you've been to a lot of countries. That's cool, man." So I'm almost like ready to get back to traveling. So like, people can kind of see like what I usually do normally. Like travel around the world and make videos. You know, because in SF like it's just I'm making videos too, but like the videos are not so they're not so they ain't been so positive lately. Canada is closed. Is Canada closed really? That's crazy. But I don't know. I kind of like being in one place, but I need to travel. I need to travel. I definitely don't want to travel with one backpack anymore. I think I'm gonna have to have like a big suitcase. Like I've really like I don't want to travel, but like I have to right now. Like what a situation to be in. Like I don't want to explore the world right now. Like I would rather stay in San Francisco. But you know what? Like I'm gonna get on an airplane and I'm gonna go explore the world because people in San Francisco act so goddamn weird sometimes. So I think I'm just gonna go explore the world. I mean that's my life right now, yo. Like for real. Like why a suitcase? Well, why a suitcase is because I wanna take things like this microphone. I wanna take like more. I wanna just take more. Like I wanna take more than one pair of shoes. I wanna take like three or four pairs of shoes. I wanna take, different outfits. I don't know what the climate is gonna be like. Like if I plan to go to the UK in December, it's gonna be cold in the UK. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll stay there for a month or two, and maybe I'll get on an airplane and go somewhere else that's warmer. And if I'm in London, I'm gonna need warm clothes. And then when I no, if I'm in London and it's cold, I'm gonna need cold clothes. And if I go to another country and it's warm, I'm gonna need warm clothes. So that's why I want to take a big suitcase, and I think I want to stay out of the U.S. for some time. Like for real, if I leave, I want to be gone for like a year. A year. Like there's no like I have a travel account, right? Dude, there's so much money in that travel account right now. Like I want to go so bad. Like I'm I need to go. Do you Jermaine? Hey Jermaine? Do you consider yourself an artist? Perhaps you should lean that direction in life. Maybe I should lean that direction in life. Maybe I should lean that direction in life, but I want to freaking go to another country now. Let's get out of this country. Don't fly on a U.S. carrier, United, Delta, or American. Please tell me why. Is there something I don't know? Like, I want to leave this live stream up. Like, I'm going to take this one down. Because I don't know if I'm going to make a video tomorrow. I don't know if because I didn't make a video today. Because I just made all these little small videos and uploaded them. So I don't know if I'm going to make a video tomorrow. I may just upload this video of me. This is going to sound really crazy, but like, I guess this is back to me doing positive things. So, so sad. And I'm just going to like take off and leave the city. Yep. I think I'm just going to take off and leave the city. But yeah, basically, so I think tomorrow the video I'm going to show is, this is really funny, but like I was out skateboarding in the city and I saw a Target basket like blocks away from Target, so I took it all the way back because I like sent a video to one of the girls that work at Target, one of the ladies that work at Target. I sent her the video and she was joking, but she texted me back, bring it back. And you know, when she texts back, bring it back, like I didn't even think of anything. I just like started to bring it back, basically. You know, so that's exactly what I did. I just started to bring it back, you know. So I like got it on videos. I think I may just upload that tomorrow because I didn't really do anything else. What's the status of U.S. passport? I think we can go. I don't really know the status because it's a lot of fake news out there. It's a lot of fake news that say we can only go to like 30 countries or we can only go to 25 countries, and that's not exactly true. No, like we're blocked from a lot of countries, but we're not blocked from like every country. Like for example, we can't go to South Africa. Okay. So South Africa would not be included in that list. However, we can't go to South Africa directly from America, but we can go to South Africa through another country. So that's how people get there. I mean, you got to think like there's people that have businesses in the U.S. and in South Africa, and they cannot wait. So they're going to go, so they're going to take another route. So if you want to go to South Africa, you could go to Namibia because Namibia is open to Americans. So you go to Namibia, you stay for 2 weeks, you stay for 3 weeks. You really want to be safe, stay for a month. You show up to the South Africa border, you show them your passport. They're going to say, when was the last time you've been in the U.S.? You tell them, no, it's been a month ago. They'll let you right in. So I'm not telling you how to bypass the rules. When they say Americans can go somewhere, they're talking about Americans from America. Like they don't just break it down. They don't break it down and tell you like which countries. Like, you know, in the news, they like that sells a lot. That sells a lot. You know how many people have told me that? Like, you know how many people have sent me messages? Like, how many friends that have sent me messages saying that like, oh, American passport's worthless. And I'm like, well, you know I travel all the time. Don't you think I would know that? You know, why you gotta tell me that my passport's worthless? Like, you know, but that's because it was in a lot of articles that the American passport's worthless, and it's in a lot of articles because guess what? That sells. I mean, the first thing I did, I clicked on that article when I saw that. The first thing I did was like, I said, dang, American passport's worthless. Click, click. Man, I was reading like, what? And they're like, yeah, we can't go this, we can't go there. You should try a different hair unit. Yeah, I think I probably will change my hair pretty soon. Like once I leave the country, I probably will change my hair. Yeah. Because sometimes, like, if you have something that's too cool, it will give you problems. It will give you problems, yo. Like, it will give you a lot of problems. You know. But if I do cut my hair, like, believe me, you won't see any. You won't see any like photos of me with no hair. Like, you're gonna know that I cut my dreadlocks because you're gonna notice that I'm wearing a hat. So don't y'all get off and think like, oh, we're gonna see photos of Jermaine with no hair. Like, if I cut my hair, the Instagram photos are going to stop. The Facebook photos are going to stop. Like, there will not be photos of me if I cut my hair. Bottom line. So, I mean, I guess you can probably figure out when I'm gonna cut my hair because I'll probably be posting a lot of photos and then I'll just cut my hair and then it just won't be any more photos of me. And then you guys may not even know that I cut my hair because I may actually cut my hair and be in some country and just maybe all the videos you just don't see me in them anymore. You know? Like, so or maybe I just only share videos or I only share photos of me with dreadlocks, but like I never share current photos of me. Like, I totally know people who've done that with dreadlocks, like long cornrows. Or are you insecure about having short hair? Be confident, dude. I don't know how to be confident with short hair, y'all. I don't know how to be confident with short hair. But you look like a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo. Please keep the locks. Yeah, I plan on keeping them. I plan on keeping the locks. I plan on keeping the locks. Maybe I just spend more time in public. Bottom line, don't be going to parks. Do you know, like, I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff I never said. Okay, because I always want to be positive about San Francisco. Like, damn, I almost want to cry, but I'm not. But like, basically, bro, there's like a list of places that like I can't go because I've been kicked out because like I've been profiled. Like, there's a list of places like I can't go. You know, like there's a list of places because like I've went somewhere and like security guard has been following me around and I said something to you like, yo, why are you following me around? And like, you know, they give me crap, you know, and then I get kicked out. Like, there is a list of places. Like, why y'all think I go to Target all the time? Like, it's just about the only place I can go that they don't mess with me. It's literally just about the only place I can go that they don't mess with me. Like, I don't really even go to Whole Foods that much because a lot of times I'm literally afraid to go in other Whole Foods just because I got kicked out of the one on Market Street. Like, I'm afraid to go to other Whole Foods because I'm afraid that they're gonna kick me out. You know, like it's the security guard. They always think I'm stealing, bro. Like, literally, I don't steal shit. Like, I don't. Like, I don't steal a goddamn thing. And I get it all the time. You know, like I say, like I don't talk about this. Like, I try to be very positive. I try to be very positive. But like, dude, so many places I can't go. And then the places that I do go, everybody knows me, and that's why I go there. That's why I go there. Like, certain orders will pop up, and if it's from certain stores, like I won't even go to the store. Like, I will not even go to the store. I'll be like, I don't want to go to that store. Like, I may run into a situation like I don't even want to go to that store. I will turn down so many orders, you know. I don't want to go there, you know. Mm-mm. Who's in the room with me? My roommate. You wanna say? We're sharing bunk beds. We're sharing bunk beds. This is no bunk beds. I just said that because people literally think I live in a house with bunk beds, and I'm like, really? Haven't y'all seen them videos of me like walking around my room? Ain't got no fucking bunk beds. Sorry. But like, really, like people literally think like I live in a room with bunk beds, and I'm like, y'all fools haven't seen this video of me walking around my goddamn room. Like, why do people always think the worst of me? Like, I don't get that. Maybe that means I need to get out of here. Maybe people are just trolling and they don't think the worst of that. They're just trolling and they're just saying the craziest thing because I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? He is a customer and a gig worker. Oh, it's a good mic. I like the mic. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna have to freaking have a suitcase. Hmm. Bro, move to Seattle or Portland. It'll be cool, but I think I want to do something else. Just, well, it is racial profiling, but I'm not exactly. I'm not pampering anyone, Yeah, that's true. You're carefree. Your locks clothing, cool electronics, and people don't like it. They want to interrupt your vibe. But you know what else I was thinking about? This is another reason why why I really need to get out of the city. I'm like blowing up in the city, yo. Like bottom line, like I'm blowing up in the city. Like especially in the East Cut neighborhood. Like I always hang out in the East Cut. I make a lot of videos in the East Cut. I talk about a lot of buildings. I talk about a lot of stuff in that neighborhood. And especially security guards, they don't have a lot to do majority of the time. They don't. They don't have a lot to do. So they could literally be watching these videos and they could literally be following me and they could be just be like fucking with me because they're like, they, I mean, they could, because like, dude, especially in that neighborhood, like so many freaking people know me, yo. Like it's insane. Like so many people know me, dude. Wear a mega hat with dreads. Maybe I should do that. Or a Trump hat with dreadlocks. Man, they gonna be like, what the fuck? You rep the city well, yo. Won't be repping some other city now. Some international city or something. Don't do it, Jay. It's the last straw, y'all. Poor people are a threat, rich people are not. I know. I know, yo. Wait, are you planning to move? I'm definitely planning on moving. Yeah, today was just, it's the last straw, yo. Like, come on, I'm tired of this crap. I mean, the one reason why I kind of don't want to move is because, I mean, like, I'm gonna move and travel for some time. Then I'll come back to SF, come back, maybe stay for a couple months and then maybe leave again or maybe move somewhere else. Like, I don't know. Hit up Tokyo. Don't know if I can go anywhere. Change the mic setting to the infinity sun that looks like an 8 to catch your voice when you're not in front of it. Okay. So if I change the setting right now, will it make a difference? So what is it like now? Can you guys hear it? You should go straight edge. You know, if I leave the U.S., I can easily go straight edge because I don't really like drinking that much. And then I'm also getting to the point of life where like I don't really want to go to places like that. You know what I mean? They don't have a life for real, Jay. I know that they don't have a life, but you know what? Like, oh, it sounds like change it again. Okay. All right, is that better again? You know, it's not that people don't have a It's not that people don't have a life, but like sometimes people can like indirectly like not like a person. You know, it's not that they don't like you, but they sort of don't like you. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. People have to be likable. Yeah, I guess people do have to be likable. Everybody's not likable. Everybody is not likable. Need to find me a sugar mama. I think I found me a sugar mama actually. I think I found me a sugar mama in the UK. She's actually older than me. She's older. She's vegan. She's country as hell. She talks with a British accent. She's British country, like she's pretty cool. South America would be great. Can we go anywhere in South America? How old is she? She's 40. No, I'm 33. But I'm gonna tell y'all, if I if I if I talk to her, like I'm not gonna have her in my videos because I'm gonna be like these other YouTubers. I'm not gonna show off my girlfriend. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If I talk to anyone, I'm not gonna show them my videos, y'all. You're way too sweet and cold for them. I'm too sweet and too cool for them. Oh, UK. This she thinks I'm super cool, y'all. How big is the butt? I don't know. We've only really talked on live stream. I haven't just really perved out and start talking to her like that yet. You know. Dang, I don't want. I'm talking too much now. Will you move where there is no state tax? So that actually might be a really good idea before I get ready and take off for travel. That might be a really good idea. And you know what? I might pull those cards out the bag. I may straight up go and move to Las Vegas, right? In January. Like go move to Las Vegas and then take off and leave the country and just be gone. Where you live? Vegas. You know? Because I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out if I do go, if I do take off and leave. No, I'm not gonna show off my sugar mama. How did you meet her? We met in a Facebook group, a Facebook vegan group. Yeah, that's how we Vegas is overrated to live. See, after living in San Francisco, I think Vegas would be easy to live. I'm telling you. I think a lot of after living here, I think a lot of places will be very easy to live because I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna break it down right now. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of places are gonna be very easy to live. Number one, most places are gonna be pretty much everywhere is gonna be cheaper, right? Number two, pretty much every place you're gonna live, you're gonna have a larger accommodation, a larger place. Most places, like people are like I want to say like people are a little bit more. People are not so into themselves, like they're not so into tech and stuff like that. It's not a tech place, you know what I mean? So it'll be easier to talk to people. Um, I mean, I just see the list going on and on and on. Why it would be easier leaving San Francisco? Like even if you would move to a place like Vegas, like you would have been trained by San Francisco how to deal with people like that. Like San Francisco trains you, yo. Like this is training living in this city, and you don't really get to use that training until you leave. And that's with living anywhere. That's with living anywhere you live. Like it's a training, right? And you don't really get to use that training until you leave. And if you never leave, you never really realize what you gain in that place that you were living, because when you were living there you were comfortable, right? You were comfortable, so it's different. It's different. Hi from France. I love it in Vegas. See, the thing about Vegas is like, man, it get crazy hot in Vegas, yo. So I can just see myself coming out at night more in the summertime. Like, whew. I mean, it's too hot, yo. Memphis is where I'm at. Keep saying it. I'll be in Memphis soon. Yo, so like, check this out. Let me tell y'all how expensive Memphis is, yo. So I'm like trying to rent a car, like a rental car, to live in, to go to Memphis. So I'm trying to rent a car for like a couple of days, bro. I go on there and it's $480 to rent like a Ford Focus for like 5 days, and I'm just like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, why they charging so much? I just can't figure it out. But I ended up switching the dates and switching the times, and I ended up like getting the price down. But when I first started to search, like I kept getting this $480. But y'all know I figured out. I played with the numbers, and we got it down to like 133. You know. I think what was pushing the price up so much is I was picking up the car after hours, and there was like a big fee that they charge on top of that. So like I figured out a way to get around it. Which other city is colorful everywhere bands? Which other cities accept colorful African pants? Accent for Jay. I don't wear African pants every day. Like I wasn't wearing African pants today, yo. Yeah, I don't wear African pants every day. I mean, maybe I should dress up more, right? Maybe I should wear a suit. Maybe I should just start acting like a 33-year-old. Because right now I look like I'm 20. Maybe I should start acting like a 33-year-old. No more skateboards. No more skate shoes. I should start wearing some old shoes. Look like I'm selling car insurance. I should start like wearing a white shirt and tuck that joint in with some slacks, with a little belt, with a little gold buckle on the belt, yo, with some socks that match. Cause y'all know right now my socks, they don't match. But check this out. They would match. I dig the African pants. Yeah, but I don't wear African pants every day. And then when I take off and leave, I don't think I'm gonna take African pants, yo. Give adulthood the finger. 2 bedroom for 2,800. 550, 540, Leavenworth. He fits with the liberal SF vibe. No, I don't. I do not fit with the liberal SF vibe, bro. I do not, because with the liberal SF vibe, you can't say anything. You can't say anything good about the other side. So I don't. I definitely don't fit in with them. But maybe I would fit in with them on some things. Like maybe possibly I could fit in with them on international travel if I'm up to that speed. You know, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I really haven't like seeked it out, but Made in China. What's your opinion on LA living in Airbnbs? LA would be pretty cool, but you need a car for LA. If you do that, then who will you be? I'm all over the place in this live stream, yo. Jay, don't ask who Jay is gonna vote for. Just saying. What do you mean, don't ask? Could you get more mellow? Could I get more mellow? Oh yeah, I can. Imagine Jermaine with short hair and a suit. But where would I go? See, that's the thing. When you put a suit on, you have to go somewhere with the suit on. Why y'all think I don't walk around wearing Gucci? Well, I'm not going anywhere to wear Gucci, so I don't just walk around and wear Gucci. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you guys have ever heard this saying. When I was growing up, my mother told me that there's a time and there's a place for things. Okay, this is what my mother told me. There's a time and a place, and you know, people tell me like you should dress up, but like dress up and go where? Like dress up and go down to the Embarcadero? Like dress up and go sit on the wooden bench at the park? Like I just don't understand. Like dress up to go where? Like what? Go to the mall? Like why am I gonna dress up to go to the mall? Like I don't need to dress up. No one dresses up to go. So why in the hell would I go dress up? Like this is what I'm trying to figure out. Like I'm trying to wonder why people tell me to dress up so much. Like dress up to go what to get a falafel from the restaurant that I can't go inside and eat. I have to eat outside on the street, but I should go dress up. Like, like sometimes we gotta just think. Like, we gotta just think for a minute. Like, where are you going? It's one thing if you're going somewhere to dress up, like if you're going to an event, but ain't got no event going on. Like, ain't got no event going on. Ain't got nothing. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nobody around her got no event going on. So why would you dress up? Like, this is just like this just different cultures. Like people. I mean, in LA, I know people who literally dress up to go to Whole Foods. They're like, I'm going to Whole Foods. I might see someone. Someone I might get discovered. Ain't nobody discovering my ass at Whole Foods over here. The one on 4th Street. Ain't nobody coming up to me. If somebody come up to me, they're coming up to me because they ain't watch me on YouTube. They ain't coming up to me like, look, I want you to be in a movie. I like your outfit. I like your shoes. Man, you got a nice suit on. I want you to be in a movie. Okay? Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that in this ghetto ass San Francisco. Cause ain't nobody giving out movies around here. Like not with all these homeless folks on the street. So when y'all say dress up, like I'm for real. I'm really wondering. I'm seeing stars. I'm seeing a moon up here, and I'm just like, now what's about to happen next? I mean, can somebody please explain? I'm for real. I'm watching for these comments, yo. I'm for real watching for these comments. But what am I supposed to do? Go to H&M and get some slacks, right? And ride a bike with slacks on. Like, let me tell you something. No guy in the city ride around on a bike with slacks unless he's got a uniform on and it's obviously that he's probably going to work. Okay. My job does not require me to wear slacks. Okay. I don't have a job where they're like, you need to wear this and you need to wear that. Um, so if I don't have a job telling me I need to wear slacks, why would I wear slacks? I mean, I freaking wear skate shoes. What about booty shorts? But what about booty shorts? They're workout shorts. Like, what about them? I mean, what about them? Do you guys realize that like no one dresses up around here? Like, literally, no one dresses up. People dress up to go to work. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir, yo. Like maybe it's all new people in the stream. Maybe it's all new people in the stream, yo. Like I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I'll make a video of like me wearing a freaking suit. But that junk gotta be colors, yo. It's gotta be different colors. Like the pants gotta be different from the top, and the shirt gotta be different. I gotta have a different color tie. Thanks for the this $5 super chat for the vegan donut. Yeah, I'll probably eat a vegan donut tomorrow. I'll dress up to go to bed. I totally get it. Like I know people that dress up to go places. I don't. Shit, man, I ain't trying to dress up, yo. I tried to stop buying clothes. I'm like, just don't buy any more things. People are always trying to change me, right? People that wear uniforms are probably trying to change me. It's probably some of these security guards right now in there trolling, like the same people I was talking to. And they're probably like, yeah, you need to dress up. You need to dress up. They're probably telling me I need to dress up so I can come to the park. Because maybe they got a secret dress code where, like, if you see people dressed this way, like, you go keep messing with them, run them off. But if they're dressed this way, maybe you shouldn't run them off. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Who had to wear a uniform for school? I had to wear a uniform for school. I hated that, y'all. You had to dress up to be. What's the best dispensary in SF? Bloom Room. I'm new to the channel. Hi, you're new to the channel. Dude, I'm so sorry that I feel bad. Like, I got new people subscribing and they're thinking, like, oh, this guy's like one of those dudes that, like, goes around and, like, look for racial incidents and, like, post them on the internet. Like, no, like, I don't do that, yo. But, like, what do you do when you're in a situation where, like, you feel that someone's doing something wrong and then you go out of your way and you prove that you were right, and you've noticed that at this same place. I mean, I don't know, like, $141 Joseph A. Banks suit with crazy dreads would look like you're going to traffic school, traffic court. Yeah, it would look like I was going to traffic court, y'all. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I'm too low key. That's why I need to leave the country. I'm too low key. Like, I'm too low key. I love being low key, but like it goes against me. I need to get off this stream, yo. This junk getting long. We live in a judgmental world. Whether we like it or not, you can definitely stand out from the crowd. So, to prepare to get noticed, harassed, cheered. That's very true, yo. That's very true. Like, you take someone who has a lot of tattoos, right? They have a lot of problems all the time too. I have a homie that has a lot of tattoos. He said every time he goes to airport security, they always like go through every single thing just because he has a lot of tattoos. They think like maybe he has drugs, maybe he has weapons, like. But then when he's walking down the street, people look at him and they're like, "Wow, you have such cool tattoos." But then authority figures always like look at him like he's sketchy and he's doing something wrong, like. It is. Don't change the clothes you wear, Jermaine. No, I'm not gonna change the clothes. I'm just gonna just go somewhere else. I'm just gonna like I know for sure it's not the clothes. Like I live here in the city. Like I know what's going on. I know people don't dress up. Like dress up to go where. Like I know people don't dress up. Like I understand that, but it's just maybe people in the stream don't. If the security guard told you to leave, why did you go back to the park? That's sketchy. They may have thought you were Antifa. What do you mean if I went back to the park with someone else, but I didn't actually like go to the park. Like I went like basically I went near the park and gave the skateboard and the camera to someone else. So like I didn't go back to the park. Because to go back to the park, it's on the fourth level, and it's like on the fourth level. You have to go on the elevator or take multiple escalators, and then you get to the park on the fourth level. So that's why. Was your white friend wearing a suit? Nope. He was just wearing. What was he wearing? He was wearing a t-shirt and like some khaki shorts and some tennis shoes. He didn't have dreadlocks, but once again, even if he did have dreadlocks, like, I mean, would that make a difference? Like, I'm just asking a question. Like, would it make a difference? Like, if he was a white dude with dreadlocks? You said the security guards told you that stuff before. No, what the security guards told me, or what the security guard told me once before, is like I was on my phone, um, doing a video call with someone, and I had the phone like this, and I'm sitting over in the crowd, and someone, like one of the security guards, came up to me and said, "You can't be videoing in the park. Like you can't be videoing in the park." And I'm like I really didn't want to argue with him because like it was important, it was important, So I just didn't say anything. Like I was just like because I didn't want the person on the phone to get upset. But I'm just like, the person on the phone was like, "What's going on? You can't video in the park. Are you videoing?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm not videoing. Like I'm talking to you. You see me. Like I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. And they were just like, "Oh yeah, that's really weird. Like I'm sorry you have to go through that in San Francisco." And and he was a white dude, and he was like, "Yeah, it's really messed up to be black, huh?" It's just like, yeah, bro. Like it kinda is sometimes. Like, like he was kind of like we're talking about something really serious, and he just like said that like straight up, and I was just like, yeah, you get it, right? Right there, you remember from before you were looting. Number one, I wasn't doing any looting. No, I wasn't doing any lottering. Uh, This is like honestly, like if you want to call me lottering because I'm at the park, you're racist, yo. Like people go to the park to hang out, so how can I be lottering at the park? Answer that question for me. How can I be lottering at the park? Like if I'm just at the park alone, is that sketchy for like just me to just be at the park? So basically, you're telling me I can't go to the park. No, he may not. He actually may not be a troll. I'm telling you, yo. There are people out there that they just don't. They don't see what They don't see my. They don't see the situation as being a problem. Like they don't. Like some people don't see this situation as being a problem. They're just like, yeah, they kicked you out of the park, and that other guy can go to the park. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Like some people see it that way, and I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. Like this is probably the security guard, yo. Yeah, people don't want to say it. Thanks, Tony Lee, for the super chat. What do you mean the cops think that? The cops are there all the time, and I see the same cops there all the time. See the same cops there all the time. So that's complete BS. I literally see them. They're there all the time because I'm there all the time. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's different. Like I don't really care. Like they can have it. Like it's not for me, yo. I totally get it. It's not for me. They built that for people, not for me. Did your friend have a skateboard? Okay, I went met my friend, gave him the skateboard, and gave him the camera. That's what I did, and he went there. They didn't bother him. It was a 48-minute video. He was there for 48 minutes, and they didn't bother him. So, how do you defend the security guard once again? Like, what's your next method of defense? Okay, what's your next like way that you're gonna tell me that Jermaine, once again, you're totally wrong here? Like, what are you gonna do there? Like, I no, I did. You guys, I filmed this. I filmed both encounters. He filmed his encounter when he went, and then I filmed the encounter with the security guards. So yeah, I filmed it all. I missed Jermaine skateboarding in Sydney. Oh gosh, go to Whole Foods and film. So I actually have some footage from Whole Foods. I've actually never released that footage. Yeah. Or did I really? I don't think I really. Dude, guys, I have so much footage, yo, of like things going on. Like I got footages of fights. Like it was this dude in Trader Joe's. He was trying to kick this homeless dude out, and the homeless dude spit on him, and then he like pushed him, and the homeless dude like jacked him up, and he like just straight decked this homeless dude, knocked his ass out on the ground, and then he picked him up, took him up the escalators, and threw him out into the street. And I literally got like it all like, dude. I had so many. I never shared it because I didn't want the dude to get in trouble. Like honestly, like that's why I didn't share it. But like, man, I had so many of those videos, yo. Like I got a lot of racial videos, bro. Like, like for real, I got a lot of racial shit. Like a lot. Like oh my gosh, like a lot of shoplifting videos. Dude, it's so much stuff like I don't want to share. I just don't share. I just don't because I just don't like they don't need to see this shit. I mean car crashes. I mean I have a lot of things I don't want to share, yo. Like people still people doing really weird shit. People doing really weird things. People I had just it's like you just don't share it. You don't share everything, you know. You just don't like. You just don't. You just don't like. And some things you don't film. Some things you don't film. So, some things you don't film. So the other day, this woman was taking a piss in the middle of the street, and it was like it was like multiple people filming, and I was just like, oh my gosh, don't film that. You know, like please don't film that. You are going to join the Israel military. No, I'm cool. Tell us the stories at least. You could sell it. I mean, maybe I could sell it. But then the thing is, I don't wanna hurt the people. Like that's why I don't wanna share it. I don't wanna hurt the people. Like I don't wanna make anyone like look bad, you know? Because I live here, like, you know. And then also like I see like shoplifting, like in Target. Like I see people shoplift all the time in Target. A lot of times I don't even film. I used to film people, but I don't film people like stealing in Target just because some people I mean, I just stopped filming people because it's just humiliating, you know? Like it's humiliating. Like I filmed this chick and like bro, like she was stealing so much shit and like people gave me hype. So I'm like just let people steal whatever the fuck they want to. Like I don't care, you know. But I wasn't filming to get them caught. Like I was filming it because I thought it was funny, you know. Like the way that this chick was stealing stuff. Like I thought it was like funny, you know. But like once again, like I didn't want to like my whole intention is not to get them in trouble. Like Like if you want to go and steal stuff, like I would love to film it, but like I probably won't film it because I don't want you to get in trouble, you know? Don't you want to ruin racist people's lives? No, I just want to educate them more. I just want to educate them more. I just want to educate them more, more, more. So you gotta start selling it. Like some footage I delete. Okay, so the other day, like I had this footage of, so I was out on the skateboard, right? And there's this light, and there's a motorcycle. He stopped at the light. Well, the light was red, but the crosswalk was, it was crossing. So I was on the skateboard. I went in the crosswalk. This was by the Bay Bridge exit. There's all these cars here, right? All these cars here. And I went through the cars. And when I went through the cars, I started to skid on the street. Now I turned around and looked to make sure no cars were coming, right? When I turned around and looked, make sure no cars were coming, I looked back forward, and that guy on the motorcycle, he blew past me, right? And when he blew past me, like I literally had the camera in my hand. Like you can see it like on camera, like him blow past me, right? And then of course the light changed red. And like right when he blew past me, like he had to stop at the light because like, it was cars coming. And I was like, yo, that was really fast. And he said, you fucking piece of shit ass nigger, get the fuck out of this city. And it was all on camera. And like I got his motorcycle, I got his license plate, but like, dude, I'm not gonna share that. Like I'm not gonna share that. Like it was, he went off on me. Like he went off on me. Like he went off on me. And I was just like, dude, that shit is on fucking camera. Like I don't want to be that person, yo. Like, don't tell anybody I said that. Don't tell anybody I said that. Like, that is on, like, you didn't say anything back. Well, he took off. He took off. Like I was just standing there. Like, he freaking took off. Like, I'm not going to post it. Well, I'm not going to post it because, like, you really can't see his face, you know? Like, and I don't know. I don't want that. Like, I don't want to post that, yo. Like, I don't want to post that. But like, I have a lot of videos. You were in shock. I wasn't. Actually, I was not in shock, yo. I was not in shock. I was just like, damn. But he did. Honestly, he said it. He didn't say. He didn't. It's also the way he said it. He didn't say it. He didn't exactly say it in an extremely racist way. Okay, he didn't say it in a racist way. He did say it, but he didn't say it in a racist way. But he took the fuck off. That's what he did. But he did. He did say it though. Yeah, bro. Like, but he also like, but like, I don't know who he was. Like, maybe he could have been a younger dude. Maybe he could have been like a gangster type motherfucker. Like, I don't know about him. Like, but I think he did that because he was waiting at that light and he saw me go through the crosswalk and then cut through the cars and like I was beating him. You know, I think that's why he did that. Like so I was kind of like I mean, did I really provoke him? Like, no, I didn't. I can kind of see why he was pissed off. Like, you know, cars do get mad when you're going through traffic. You know, like cars do get pissed when like they're sitting and you just going through. Like, I get that. Like, I totally get that. You know, but guys, I'm telling you, like, that's why when I say like I want us to just chill at the house, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's why I say like things have happening over and over and over, and I don't talk about them. Okay, this is why like that guy. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that that had anything to do with race or anything. Like that's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm just saying too many things are happening. Like, you know, that asshole. And I caught another fight the other day that was pretty scary. You know, but actually that it didn't really come out that good. It wasn't like a really clear. It was too far away. But it was a pretty bad fight. It wasn't really a fight. It was like, some people were yelling. I started filming from like a distance, and people punching, and someone not punched someone, but someone slammed someone against this glass window, and the window did not break at all. Like it was a window of a store, like like a restaurant. Um, and homeboy just got popped up against that window, and the window didn't break at all. And I was like, dang, yo. But like once again, the video didn't come out that good. Like I was too far away. Like, but you can kind of see the. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to share stuff like that all the time. Will you ever write an ebook? I started on writing a book talking about the sharing economy, but I stopped. How can that be about Jermaine's race? How can that be about race? Jermaine's top. No, I didn't say it was about race. I just said I'm talking about incidents, like little things that keep happening that drive me crazy around here. Like everything that drive me crazy around here is not about race. Like some things that drive me crazy around here are like just other things that don't bother me as much as race. Like, being bombarded with homeless people, or having my bike stolen, or you know, the crappy streets. That has nothing to do with race. Crappy streets, like not everything is about race, but there's a lot of things that bother me. It's not really racist. It's classism. Yeah, well, okay. YouTube meetup. I'm sorry. I'm probably not gonna do a YouTube meetup. I don't want them security guards to show up with guns, yo. Uh huh. Whoa. I mean, especially after like I filmed it and stuff, and and like I have proof and all this. Like I don't think I want to have no subscriber meetup. I don't even think I want to hang out downtown anymore. Getting called the N word and about race. Oh, you're talking about that. I thought you were talking about something else. Yeah, getting called the N word is about race, but not bad. Not Alabama bad. The news is all doom and gloom. The news has been weird. I've been hearing a lot talk about Biden. I haven't really heard much about the other dude. Really haven't heard much talk about him. It's all just been Biden talk lately. I mean, I don't know what that's trying to tell us, but I remember before it was a whole lot of Hillary talk, and everything we heard about, you know, the person sitting in the White House was negative stuff, and right now is kind of like the same thing going on. Like, see, this is why I'm not friends with progressives here, because if I said that, they would be like, "You're a Trump supporter. You're a Trump. Biden's not gonna win. You're a Trump supporter." I'm just saying. I'm just comparing. Like, I'm just comparing what happened last time with now. Like it just it. I mean, things are kind of looking a little similar. Hit that vape for the people. People are trying to give SF a pass because they claim to be liberal. I don't know about SF being liberal. I'm really starting to think that it's not as liberal as it's made out to be. I'm really not thinking it's so liberal. Like maybe Berkeley would be liberal. I mean, it's a lot of young kids, a lot of young kids that want to change the world. Maybe I would call that a liberal place. But in San Francisco, no, it's not so. Maybe liberal money. Biden is barely a Democrat. I caught out someone for beating an Asian family. Oh wow. It ain't our brothers are the techies pushed out. People were born with silver spoons. Mm, I don't think that's everything, yo. I don't think that's everything because you gotta think a lot of those people are not like right now what's going on in the city. Like a lot of those people aren't even in the city. Like they're all working from home. They already moved. Like even going to the park, like no one you don't really see many people walking around there because everything's closed. Not everything, but like so many of those office buildings are at less than 25% capacity. I think the free needle thing in SF was done on purpose. Well, the free needle thing was to stop HIV. That's why the free needle thing is still going on. See, a lot of people, when they hear that, hear about San Francisco and the needles, they automatically think of, oh, that's horrible. The city is just, the city is just giving people needles. Well, the reason why the city is doing that, because back in the day, the city had the AIDS problem, and they don't want that to happen again, and they don't want it to happen with needles. So they would rather give people needles versus people walking around looking for a needle and using a dirty needle because they want to get high that bad. You have to make that decision. You literally have to make that decision. Do you want, I mean, look at what homeless people already do. Like they take stuff out of the garbage all the time. So if they really want to get drugs, if they really need to get high and they see a dirty needle, they're not going to think twice. They're not going to think twice about picking up and using a dirty needle because they're about to get really high, yo. Yo, that dirt on that needle, that dirt on that needle is gonna be nothing. You can tell them, yo, this needle have HIV. Give me that needle. I want to get high. Like, yeah. So like, the city's backed into a bad situation there, and then you also got to think like, by it being a city and by America not having a lot of cities, there's just a problem because a lot of people do drugs there. So it's like another double edged whammy. So it's kind of like, oh, it's like the city's stuck with that one, y'all. The city is stuck with that one. That'd be a tough one to do. So that's why I'm like, yeah, the city should give people needles. And another thing that the city does a really good job, I'm just gonna just say this right off the bat. The city does a good job of picking their needles up. I do see needles in the city. I do see needles on the street. But it's very, very rare that I see needles on the street. Like it I wanna say like maybe when they give people needles, like they be watching out for them to use it so they can drop it so they can go pick it up. But like I hardly ever see needles on the street, yo. Mobbing in Oakland, such a Friday night. That's cool. I'm getting sleepy. I want the homeless to stay in Cali. How come you want the homeless to stay in Cali? But in the train, oh yeah. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna get off here. I think I'm gonna freaking go to sleep. Your roommate is dope. Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna get ready to think about what I'm gonna do next because I got a lot of things on my mind. Got a lot of things on my mind. Hopefully, the coronavirus stays low. So I could go travel. So I can go travel soon. Wouldn't feel as awkward. I really want to feel that feeling of going to the airport, like the international terminal. I really like that feeling. I really love that feeling. I need to experience that pretty soon. But anyway, good night, y'all. I love all of y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna chill. I'm like freaking not gonna go to any parks tomorrow. No more parks, y'all. I'm tired of it. I'm out. I love all y'all. Bye bye.